There are pets under the chair. You'll wet yourself from the shock. Kate's threats made Emma believe it.
Thinking about the teacher sending her to such a prison, Emma started to hate the teacher. Then she secretly placed a wasp nest under her house eaves, sneaking it into the teacher's backseat. Then the teacher left Milo's place. She drove away without a care. It crawled onto her face. The teacher waved at it in fright. The car unknowingly drifted. Then the tragedy struck. The teacher died right there. The killer Emma returned home unfazed. She felt glad to fix her big issue. Unbeknownst to her while she was out, Kate started rummaging through Emma's room. She finally found the medal under the bed. To expose Emma's crimes, she hung the medal on Mark's bedside lamp. This way, Mark would spot it when he entered. Just so happened, as soon as Mark returned, Emma was bursting with murderous excitement. She rushed to greet her dad, only to spot the medal right away. Emma trembled in fear, but as a seasoned criminal, she knew how to take smart risks. Seeing Mark's back turn, Emma gently took down the medal, then hid it behind her back to sneak out. But Mark suddenly turned around. "What's up?" "Nothing. Nothing." Under Mark's intense gaze, Emma had to show the medal, but she insisted. She had no idea how the medal ended up at home. Kate immediately chimed in. "I found it under Emma's bed while cleaning." Emma shot Kate a fierce glare. She had already planned a fitting punishment for her, but when she turned to her dad, Emma wore a gentle smile. She said the medal was Milo's. At the time, she envied Milo's win, so Milo let her borrow the medal for a bit. But shortly after, Milo had an accident and fell. Emma said she was too scared, so she took the medal home and hid it. Mark looked deeply thoughtful. Clearly, he didn't believe Emma's words. But Emma was, after all, his own daughter. Mark had to believe her and return the medal to Milo's mother. "Sorry. I shouldn't have done that. I just never saw him again." Milo's mother saw Emma looking scared, thinking she was scared by Milo. That's why she wouldn't show the medal. Now that the medal was found again, she was grateful to Emma for the return. But soon after, Mark learned that the teacher died in an accident. The wasp nest under the eaves at home, it had gone missing. Mark was taken aback. Many coincidences made him believe Emma was far from an innocent child. So he hurried to book a shrink. He wanted to see if Emma had any mental issues. Otherwise, how could she be so bold? Emma happily agreed, but her hands were gripping tightly. Her nails digging into her flesh, leaving her bloodied and bruised. After seeing the therapist, Emma got dramatic again. When discussing Milo's death, she instantly gripped her hands, faced sad, and showed some confusion. Perfectly aligned with the child her age, the view and intrigue about death. But when it comes to happy things, Emma is lighthearted and chatty, with the innocent charm of a little girl, the kind of child adults prefer. Emma performs accordingly. The psychologist didn't find any flaws. Emma is a perfectly normal child. In fact, talking to her reminds me of my childhood. After the therapist's words, Mark's anxiety finally eased, and dad and daughter went home happily, only to find the nanny Kate was dressed provocatively.
Meow. If he likes me, you're okay with that, right?
Stay away from my dad.
Or else? You're just a pamper kid. To me, you're nothing.
It's clear Kate is extremely ambitious, getting ready for the spotlight. But Kate misjudged Emma. That night after Mark went out, Emma also disappeared. Even if that little brat was annoying, but her loss now is concerning. Mark will surely be furious. Kate's socialite dreams will be over, so she quickly searched all around. She found Mark's studio lights were on. She thought Emma was hiding in there, but the iron door slammed down. Emma!
Emma, open the door. This isn't funny.
Emma! Kate got up to investigate the sound. Suddenly, flames burst in from the door and quickly started burning wildly. Then Kate noticed the ground was littered with gas cans. The fire swept the room instantly. Terrified, Kate begged for mercy. Emma coldly observed from outside. Emma. Oh. Watching Kate engulfed by flames, Emma showed a hint of disdain. There are many women with thoughts about her dad, but so far, none have succeeded in taking his place, because they all fall short before Emma, are pretty cruel and weak. By the time Mark rushed home, Kate is dead by fire, Emma told the police. Kate secretly went to her dad's studio to smoke, which led to the fire. Mark hurriedly ran to check on Emma, but Emma showed no fear. Instead, she comforted Mark. "It's okay, Dad. I'm fine." Mark saw in Emma's eyes that twisted excitement. Though Mark tried not to doubt his daughter, there were Milo's medals, a wasp's nest in a teacher's car, and the fire at home. Each was intricately tied to Emma. So, at night, Mark woke the fainting Emma up, finally voicing his long-held suspicion. "You killed Milo, didn't you? Is that right?" I could feel Dad's agitation and anger. Emma quickly sat up. Then she admitted fast. And he fell down. He kept shouting that he couldn't swim. I didn't trust him, because he's always exaggerating. I'm sorry, Dad. I won't do it again. Emma blinked her innocent big eyes, just like every time she did something wrong, trying to gain pity with fear. To trigger Dad's protectiveness, to avoid scolding and punishment, Mark suddenly remembered the last nanny. She also died unexpectedly while with Emma. Emma casually replied, "She shouldn't have grabbed my arm. I just kicked her a bit, and she fell down the stairs. I didn't do anything wrong. She was an adult. She should know how to protect herself." Mark shouted incredulously. Emma is only 9 years old, yet she took out several with ease. As a father, he remained completely unaware. Emma cried with tears streaming down her face. Every person she killed was a person who deserved it. Kate said, "I killed Milo. One day this will come out." Kate also said they would send me to a children's electric chair, and told me she would deal with you as my stepmother. Emma remained calm. "I don't want a stepmom. Never." She swapped your sleeping pills. I saw it firsthand. She's been lying to you. And you've done nothing. You've ignored everything. Didn't you? Someone has to do it. Emma was so calm, she seemed grown up. This frightened Mark, so he quickly searched online. Searching showed Emma's state was quite like antisocial traits. They fundamentally disregard life and emotions. Early signs are cruelty and chill, and a utter lack of empathy. As it goes deeper, they'll attack anyone they dislike. Even their closest ones aren't spared. But Emma is mostly sweet and kind. Mark cannot link her to a killer at all. So Mark took Emma to a lakeside cabin, wishing to escape the crowd to ease Emma's symptoms. But then Mark received a call from the police mentioning the teacher and nanny's deaths were planned murders, and related evidence has been found, just awaiting further tests to determine who the killer is. Mark felt crushed instantly, even had nightmares each night. He dreamed that dead cat turned afloat, drifting in the pool, not rotting, dreaming of Milo, bloody, seeking him. He even dreamed of Emma, becoming more frightening. Thinking of those innocent lives lost, Mark fell into deep self-blame. He wanted to save Emma through medical means, but after checking many cases, he saw this inherent evil could not be cured at all, and would grow more chaotic. And Emma appearing behind him at unknown times, her expression grew colder. Mark hurriedly shut his laptop in fright. "I don't want you spying on me like this."
How long have you been here? Are you spying on me?
I think you're the one spying on me.
I don't know.
You've disappointed me so much.